Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, do you ever heard about EV, electric vehicle in Malaysia? Now, I would like to take 15 minutes of your life just to talk about EV. Is it EV is a very important choice for us to buy a new car in Malaysia? So, with me, Putera Alif Danial bin MOHAMMAD by MATRICS number 2023837276 will elaborate to you all the explanation about is it worth it for us to make an electric vehicle as our choice of car to buy. Now let's go. What is EV itself actually? So basically about this story, we have been talking about 5 points of history so we can know when the EV start to develop in Malaysia country. First of all, maybe you have been heard about Persuasive Automobile Electric Malaysia Sdn Bhd. It is one of a firm that has been occupied the first electric vehicle in Malaysia. Okay, so let we see what do they do about electric vehicle on that time. So there have been a manufacture a tiny electric automobile that have been invented in the late 1990s or an early 2000. So we have been known that also this POEM electrical car were primarily employed as a people carrier for a Commonwealth 1998 games. Back on the 2000 Summer Olympic. So we can see here that Malaysia has already been acknowledged about the use and the powerful of electric vehicle back in the past time as early as 1990 century. Okay, so we will see through again because of the purpose or the aim of POEM is to mass produce this electric vehicle at that time for mostly a corporate and also for business and a client in a local and also outside the market. But somehow, although the plan was very good, but we can see that the joint venture has rapidly failed because at that time some of the people seems to see that this plan will not be succeed for that time. So in the back of 2000, the POEM has been going badly lost in his own business of electric vehicle. So basically that is a small history of the invention of electric vehicle in Malaysia. Okay, maybe all of you are wondering what is the purpose of electric vehicle since we already have a petrol and power vehicle. Maybe some of you think that is something of difficult because you want to change your own habit from having a normal car into a fully electrified vehicle. So actually there are two purposes why do EV is important for us to make a change. First of all is for environmental benefit of electric car. We have been known that electric is using less type of raw materials and also it have been used less pollution producing. So with that we can save our world and also we can less the pollution and also together increase the good environment and also to beneficial all of us for having a very good day for the future. So that is the very one of the main purpose why do the invention of electric vehicle in the world. Secondly, it is for our own long-term saving with electric car back. Okay, furthermore in this presentation I will tell to you why do we say that it is a long-term saving. Okay, because there are few things that you maybe don't know, so I will let you know. Somehow will be connected the dot between why do I say it is a long-term saving. Okay, now let's go to the next point, which is the type of electric vehicle. Let's go. Okay, since I will talk before, we will talk about type of electric vehicle. There is only 3 type of electric vehicles based on my study. First of all is HEV. You know what is HEV? It is hybrid electric vehicle. The secondly is PHEV, the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. And the last but not least, this is the BEV. battery electric vehicle. Now we will go to the next part of my presentation. Okay, I know this will be the main question for you all to ask to me. It is because the price of an electric vehicle. Okay, I would like to talk to you. You just doesn't need to be difficult and do not be too confused. It is because the price is just the same and the lowest, okay, rather than having a petrol car. It is because an electric vehicle doesn't need more component in their own vehicle, and it doesn't to be so complex. Okay, we just need a battery and also the system, then the car will go run usually like usual. Okay, as you can see in my slide here, you can see that Hyundai is already managed to plan and bring a car that's starting from 55,000 ringgit only, and the car was a type of a fully battery electric vehicle. But if you want the more luxurious, the more comfortable, okay, the more luxury, the more look, the more you want, you have a various type of logo here, just as Tesla, BYD, Mercedes, Porsche, too many. Now I would like to continue my presentation about the benefit of having an electric vehicle. Let's go. Why we do need to choose the electric vehicle? It's related with the benefit of having the electric vehicle. So we will move to the next point of my presentation. So for me, there are four types, or there are 4 points of benefit for you having an electric vehicle. First of all, we have been known that it is an alternative for you to change from a petrol and power car to a fully electric and power car. With that, we have been actually saving our world by reduce the pollution that have been came by a car. We will go to the next point that maybe make you surprised with why we should take an EV as our choice. Let's go. So we can see here in the Belanjawan 2024, back in past year, our Minister of Investment, Trade and Industry, Tengku Datuk Seri Utama Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz, has been said that there are 3 subsidies from government, okay, that have been charged for an electric vehicle. First of all is the duty import, and the secondly is all the duty access for the vehicle. Last but not least, for the road tax. So you doesn't need to pay these 3 vehicles, which will lose you a bunch of money for an ordinary car. See, as you can see as an example, here are some of the road tax of electric vehicle that charge 0 ringgit for its own road tax. To prove what you have been said before, here are the statistics of sales regarding the electric vehicle from 2010 to 2023, almost 13 years, and the poll keep on increasing year by year. So we have been known that the people nowadays have been acknowledged and have their own reason to buy an EV and also to consume that as their own daily driven car. So when did you want to change? Okay, talking about the EV car, we doesn't talk about an ordinary person or some of a rich guy want to buy an electric vehicle. We are also take a look on the influence from our own government, which have been said that in their own plan they have a consideration to change between from a petrol car to an electric vehicle car for their own government vehicle purpose. Okay, as we have seen here, the previous car for the government is luxury long wheelbase Spartan V6 Perdana will be changed to maybe a Tesla or so on that have been a good requirement and has a low cost of maintenance, so that we will reduce the cost from the government to take a good maintenance for the car for the government purpose. Okay, as on the conclusion, is it worth it, or is it worth it for us to take electric vehicles our choice? It is actually depending on your budget for now, yes. Okay, but for futures, I think it's better for us to think and try to adapt with this new environment, okay, to a new era which have been utilized the electric vehicle for a better performance for the future. Okay, we can reduce the pollution and also have our world becoming a very better place to go, and otherwise we can see that we can cut some budget. Okay, we can lose some budget for electric vehicle maintenance. Without further ado, I think that's all a very good elaboration from me. I take that as my weakness if there have any flaws inside my presentation, and if it good for you, then good for us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.